Good evening, Matt Wordsworth with ABC News. Bill Shorten has admitted he should have been clearer about his plans for superannuation tax breaks in an answer that Scott Morrison has pursued him on for a second day. The Prime Minister's leapt on the apparent gaffe, claiming the Labor leader's got no idea what's in his economic package. And for his part, Mr Shorten's returned fire, demanding the government explain what he calls secret plans for deep spending cuts. Here's National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'll put them in a curry.
Curried carrots and spicy ices.
What's the most popular today? Ginger.
Scott Morrison's consumed by a culinary tour of Tasmania.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
And Bill Shorten eating crow in the West.
I should have picked the words better, no question.
With time to reflect on an answer yesterday,
We have no plans to increase taxes on superannuation.
ruling it out.
the Labor leader concedes he should have added,
Other than what we've already announced. Can be a slow learner.
and with Labor already having promised to harvest roughly $30 billion of revenue from super,
So how often would you be using this week?
it duly earned Bill Shorten yet another spray.
They're either being dishonest or sneaky, or they're just clueless.
It's all adding up to good stuff in Tasmania. Okay, guys. Oops, sorry.
At every turn, the Prime Minister's bringing this election back to budget numbers. And around every corner, a rival bus arrives to pull him up on his.
$40 billion a year.
That's the painful budget number Chris Bowen and the Grattan Institute believe a coalition government would have to lop from annual spending to fund decade-long personal tax cuts.
They've got to fess up what are the spending cuts to pay for it.
This suggestion, it doesn't bear any relation to what our forward projections are for our expenditures.
Not surprisingly, the Treasury's confirmed that all of its budget projections of just over a fortnight ago are still in order and that they're the books either side would inherit on the 19th of May. But far from settling this daily budget numbers duel, it's only fuelled it further.
Our local MP...
The routine's occasionally punctuated
When is he here?
by more murky reminders of the 45th Parliament.
Not spends hundreds of days in the Philippines.
The well-travelled George Christensen's referred himself to independent audit on suspicion he racked up $3,000 in domestic travel coming and going to the Philippines.
This is beyond the pale. He's not the member for Dawson, he's the member for Manila South.
When that report comes in, George will comply with it.
Either as a sitting or an ex-MP. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.